Hey everyone, and welcome to another match of the week. This week we have got Bemdog versus TailSweet in the ladder competition of the Pro Division. Going to be very interesting to see how this match unfolds. And yeah, I think we both got, these guys have run into each other multiple times. So we're just going to see how that goes. Alright, just give them the single there. Alright, so they're going to reveal their hands now. We're going to get this all set up. Obviously, TailSweet did pretty well in the pros, ended up losing out to Mini Smoke, and Bemdog had a bit of a tough one with Tunneling. So here we go. Right off the bat, we've got the roll of 3. Now, there will be a new ruling in for this matchup. Basically, there is a 60 minutes on the clock. They have until the end of that time to get the win. If they cannot get it in the 60 minutes, it will be ruled a draw. What this also means is after 10 turns have gone by, instead of there being a timer in use, after 10 turns have gone by, we're going to hit extra time, which is now going to be pretty much called sudden death, where instead of losing health points anyway, if you just get wounded, that will take you out. Wounding being, of course, when someone attacks you directly and you take the damage. Bemdog's got a bit of a rough roll here, but they got a roll of 1. If they could have attacked, it would have been really good. They got a roll of 1, so they're going to start with a cryptid card, it looks like, at this stage, which is very interesting. That's got to be Odru, as it's the only class 1 cryptid, I believe. And they're going to pass on that, leaving it to TailSweet. TailSweet finally getting to show their stuff. Let's see if they go into that new Mutated Chief Aaron. Viral Mutation, the great card right off the bat. Viral Mutation is going to allow them to search for 2 mutated cards, add them to hand, and then TailSweet will gain 2 health points. Those cards will have to be revealed, of course. It's going to be interesting to see what they end up picking for this, of course. But, yeah. Bemdog, famous for using OTKs, and they did at one point hold the record for fastest win around about 3 minutes. Now the fastest win's about 90 seconds, but they have been, they are notorious for faster matches, and that's Mutated Aaron right off the bat, added to hand. Hopefully we get to see that in play soon. Dragon Cupid, take command of the face down. So they're just going to confirm whether that can be used on the face down. So just give the judge now, it is going to get flipped over because the specialty is removed. So we're going to see what that face down card was. Yep, Odru, as expected, his specialty is removed. It's going to be quite useless in that situation, but excellent work there from TailSweet to mitigate the situation and diffuse that potential problem. TailSweet is looking pretty strong at the moment. Going into Silver Beast. Silver Beast is really good for specialty removal. Going for 3 wounding. And they're taking all 3, immediately dropping them down. This is pretty dangerous territory here for Bemdog. They're going to get their Odru back, but they're going to have to make the most of this matchup now. And it's going to be very difficult. They got the 4. They could be bricking pretty badly here, it looks. They definitely should be looking into their asset pile to see if they've got any Elders to get them started. Just here, waiting now to see what they're going to do. Cryptids are a bit of a difficult deck, but they are a little bit slower too, so they're taking a very different tack to their usual aggression. Just waiting now to see what they're going to do. Another face down card here as the Cryptids archetype. That is their mechanic as the archetype. They put themselves face down and wait for the enemy to attack into them. Very unusual strategy, but it can have pretty dire repercussions if you attack the wrong one. So the mind games definitely have begun here. Passing the turn over. Not a whole lot there from Bemdog. Surely they've got some sort of power-ups left in hand. They must be facing a very in a very difficult position. Just getting TailSweet to refill their hand now. Okay. Alright, then, so TailSweet's move. We now hit the 4th turn of the game. We are rapidly approaching sudden death. Roller Fire is pretty good. Currently in that 5 minutes into the matchup, we're already almost halfway on our way to sudden death. Let's see what TailSweet ends up doing. Terosian Exchange. That's technically called Marine Exchange at this point, but we're going to get a response from Bemdog. TailSweet will be able to add 3 cards and then put 3 cards back, and the Marine Guard's going to come down and end the turn. So this is interesting. Whether that was too fast for Bemdog. They're definitely breaking a fair bit, so they've decided to make that kind of change, but we'll get to see. TailSweet passes it over. Bemdog has got the plays. Hold on, that's a good question. So just confirm now whether they can attack with the face down. So the difficulty is when you put it face down, as you do get to surprise your opponent, it does also stop you from attacking with it until it's flipped up. Kalidas now from Bemdog definitely should have been a turn 1 play, but they're still getting it out pretty early in the game, which is not going to be too bad for them. Just a little bit in now, and they got a 6 for turn 2. Very nice. What are they going to send from deck here? Looking for a specific card, it looks. Going for Warfare. Oh my gosh. This could be a Sky Soldier Cryptid deck. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be a Sky Soldier Cryptid deck, which is very unusual. I don't know if Bemdog has enough to get lethal on TailSweet here, but if we've seen Bemdog do this many times before, hence what got the nickname Brutal, for the fact that all of their wins come from OTKs. This could get very violent very, very quickly. Going into second deck, you know what that means. Here it comes. He goes for the board wipe. Board wipe will take care of everybody's monsters currently in play, leaving TailSweet completely vulnerable. But the problem is Bemdog does not have access to Quetzal, it looks, so he's going to need to figure out a way to get that out. Going for Faust. Great card at this point. Okay, going for Oju as well. Going for 3 damage, it looks. Nothing lethal, of course. Let's see if TailSweet wants to defend. Oh, they're going to take the damage. Brings them down to 4. And a regen at the end. Very clean there from Bemdog. Okay, Kalidas hits field, and that will activate Kalidas again. Very nice from Bemdog, playing incredibly well. Good roll of 2 now for TailSweet, just under 10 minutes. Serpents going into Mutated Chief Aaron. Finally, this guy hits the field. Has to be selecting a monster that was played that turn. Ooh, just gonna check that now. Just gonna make sure that Smoke is aware of those changes. Yeah, so then unfortunately that will not work for Mutated Chief. Aaron has to select a monster that was played that turn. So a little bit of a misplay there from TailSweet. Generally you want to drop Aaron at the very beginning, So unfortunately, Aaron cannot take command of anything, tank any power up from there. Small misplay there from TailSweet, and that could be very costly late game. TailSweet themselves a former three-time rookie division champion, with a lot of experience in the game, and Bemdog a former rookie division champion. Both have put in a lot of hard yards and had very kind of unfortunate runs in the pro tournament of January, but looking to get a really good win here today. We've got another Trojan exchange. It really is a Marine exchange, but that needs to be a little bit edited there. But Marine exchange is going to come down, draws 3 again, and then you can do stuff. Going in for Pelucio. Pelucio is really good. They could use that mutated Aaron to take Pelucio's power, but that would lower their own Pelucio. So I don't know if that's the best move. I'm so confused. Regen now. Okay, that's for Pelucio's cost. So they're going to search for another toxic type from deck. Deck goes mutated Titanoboa. It's pretty nice. Yep, that's going to boost the mutated Aaron up a little bit. Looking really nice there. So now Aaron can select either Boa, or it can also select Pelucio if it wishes to take power from them. Yep, so Pelucio should be 2800 there. Okay, it's going to get an extra 300 boost because of course it is both Trojan and it is mutated as well. And the adult's looking pretty strong at 1950, so TailSweet definitely has the advantage this turn. If I was TailSweet, I might use Chief Aaron to take half of that Pelucio just to add a bit of 1400 to it, but then that does kind of drop us a bit. Yeah, no need to sacrifice a really good card in Pelucio. Going after Clytus now. Corrosive will make both people take a damage. Goodness me, bringing it closer and closer to death. This is brutal. Oh my gosh, that's corrosive again. Both players take a damage and passing it. Bemdog is in a very compromising position, but so is TailSweet, because if Bemdog can gain some health and ram into the larger monsters, that's going to trigger corrosive and kill TailSweet. They should be refilling to 5 there. Just going to get them to refill. Alright, just checking it out. Okay, so the rocket is coming down. Alright. Okay, this is definitely bringing on the assault. Bemdog is going wild. Titan Destroyer Sword from TailSweet! Very nice! That's so good. Which means any corrosive win for TailSweet. It is bye-bye for Bemdog. Putting Bemdog in a very difficult position here. Shield Breaker Burst Dragon Sword coming down! I don't know if the judge will allow this, but looking to use Quetzal now. They might say mistiming. Okay, judge is going to rule it's mistiming, which is probably the right call in that scenario. This is also the pros, but that's a 5,000 Quetzal with 3 attacks. Turns can't enter 2 can't enter tactical effect, and 2 Dark Nesses in tow. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that choice. They're going to put on Dark Ness instead. Ah, okay. I mean, alright. Why not? I guess you just have that extra big guy. Quetzal looking to potentially take them all out and then have Dark Ness to deal with the asset. But if TailSweet can win this conflict here, they win the game. So this is why it's so incredibly scary here. Because they could quite quickly die if they do not gain health here, Bemdog. This is pretty dangerous. What is the roll? 2. That means no rage release. No rage release, but that might mean TailSweet does have rage release. Goodness me. How much power is TailSweet could take the half power of that Dark Nest. Why didn't he do it? Why didn't they do it? Okay, looking for lethal at this point. That is a very big misplay from TailSweet, but hopefully we get to see them bring it back here. They should have enough to bring out at least that mutated dragon from their asset pile. They got 3 toxic. They definitely have some cards. We'll see if they have a response. TailSweet definitely has a response. If they don't have a response, it'll be very surprising. They've got mutated dragon online. We'll have to see. But the thing is, if Bemdog attacks into it, loses that conflict. Let's just see. Roll of, I think it was a roll of 2, so that does stop the rage release. And mutated dragon hits the field. Very dangerous corrosive monster and potentially a nightmare for Bemdog. Does TailSweet have the Carnage armor? Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is. If Bemdog... Yeah. Oh my gosh. Has TailSweet just pulled off a huge win here? Yeah, they can't even take the attack back as that wasn't a change of circumstance. It was just a power-up. So this is very interesting. If Bemdog does not have a health gain, it is over. Oh my gosh, they don't even have anything to stop this. Wow. TailSweet takes it down in under 20 minutes. GG, well played. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been an incredible matchup. Make sure to join the community if you want to play. I'll see you all later. Talk to the players. See you next week.